Hey, what's up, everybody? I guess this is the fifth video. I've lost count already. That's really sad, huh? Um, yeah, I think this is the fifth video. So, again, this is another weekly update. I wasn't able to do my weekly update normally like I do over Rafi's nap. Rafi's my son. Um, well, because he didn't nap. He decided he was going to stay awake the whole time. So I was not able um, to do it then. So I'm doing it now. But anyway. So let's see, over the past week, what have I worked on? I kept working on my portfolio page probably until Tuesday. It was all engulfing, I guess. It was, there was a lot to do with it. And I wanted to make it as perfect as I could, I guess, in my head. There's still some things I'm not completely happy with, but I had to walk away from it at some point. I wanted to my end goal for my portfolio page is that I had something like tangible. I don't know, a concrete, no, just something, I guess, is the anyway, that I could, that I could, give employers, that I could give people, like, "Hey, look at this. This is what I made," whatever. And so anyway, so yeah, I worked on that till Tuesday. Wednesday morning, I think it was Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, maybe Thursday morning, I started I think it was Wednesday morning. I started my drum machine. I've been looking forward to making this for a while because it's music related. And I just thought it would be neat. So I worked on it for a while. There was a few obstacles that, like, I learned a ton of stuff, and there was a few obstacles that I just couldn't, overcome. But luckily, I have some amazing mentors who helped me with stuff. So shout out to Steven. Man, I gotta remember his last name. Hold on. While I'm remembering that, thank you, Rob, as well. Rob Bertram helped me a lot on this project towards the end, just making it exactly what I wanted. It was enough to pass Free Code Camp's test, but it was not enough to pass my test. I guess there were some things I wanted to do to it. And Stephen Torrence, that was it. Thanks, Stephen, for helping me and just helping me to figure out where the issue was. Once I fixed that, I passed the test and it was cool. So, anyway, all right. So I'm going to show you these apps or this stuff, and we'll see. You can see what I've been working on. So let's see. Here's this one. This is the portfolio page. I think this is exactly the same as it was before. But if you scroll down, well, let's just not even scroll down. Let's click the portfolio button. Yeah, here's the portfolio page. To me, it's a little plain. It's just gray in the background. It's kind of boring. I don't remember what I had last week or not. So I'm just gonna talk about stuff. When you or when you move the cursor, it shrinks the little images, which I thought was neat. So that that you're hovering over something. Um, it's just a little interaction there. I thought was cool. Of course, the buttons, react to you as well. And then so that's it. So if you click on the image, it will take you to. Oh, I gotta move the zoom bar. Hold on. It will take you to. Well, I guess I don't need to anyway. It'll take you to the actual app, which I thought was cool and how it works. You just click new quote, boom, 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 and it works. I've already done that, so I'm not gonna spend much time on that. But anyway, I have my Redux counter here. I have my digital clock, which of course, lines up to your actual clock. So if for some reason you're just like, I really like this clock, you can use it. I guess I don't know, whatever. Um, I had to learn last weekend how to launch all these apps, and I don't remember again if I said that or not. But thanks, Austin. Thanks, Rob, for helping me troubleshoot that to get this stuff to work. If you click the code button, it will take you to GitHub, and here it has all the code for it and all my hopefully this works updates and stuff. My commits. So anyway, so that's these. Now I'll be replacing probably this counter first with my drum machine, and then I'm about to start working on a calculator. So that calculator is probably going to replace this clock. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll integrate the clock into the just like into the actual thing, so there can be a clock on the. I don't know. Anyway, oh, here's the last thing. By the way, shout out to Austin Akers, because I pretty close to like copied his contact format. I do want to show this though. If you click resume, boom, you got my resume right there. Got that idea from Austin Chapel. Sorry, I like Dave Chappelle, so if I say Chappelle, it's a compliment. But anyway, And then the vlog right here, boom, and here we are. And then soon to be this video will be right here. Okay. So anyway, I just thought that was neat. Here's the code for it. Let's see, let me go to index.html, and here's the HTML for it. It's you know, I mean, it's what you'd expect from a portfolio page. I'm getting to the point now where I'm writing hundreds of lines of code, and then I look back, I'm like, whoa, I wrote a lot of code. And so it's neat. I remember at the beginning of this whole journey, I would look at somebody's project. I'm like, how did they write 400 lines of code? Like, I can never do that. I mean, what are they even writing? And now I'm like, oh, especially whenever you go to CSS. Oh my goodness. Here's my CSS file. It's let's see, 339 lines of code. Like it just blows up. You know, of course there's little spaces in here too, but you know, when you want it to look exactly a certain way. Oh, and here's all my variables. Oh, I had to practice a lot on the media queries. That was fun. But man, this portfolio project was huge. It was so good for me in my development. I got way better at HTML, way better at CSS. So anyway, I was excited about that. Okay, now let me move on. You probably hear my dogs in the background. They're ready to come inside. Too bad. They're gonna have to wait a second. Let me show you the drum machine. All right, here's the HTML, very elaborate. Kidding. Here's the CSS, probably about 150 lines. Yep, 158. And then the JavaScript part of it, I used React. I have a sound bank right here at the top that has an array full of objects. And then right here, the big functional component is called drum machine. I use state right here. And then I have I have two functions and one event listener. And the event listener is just listening for key presses. And then, you know, I have the actual like this is going to play stuff. This is gonna play stuff function. And then I have a little fade out thing for it for these instructions down here to fade out. And that's it. Down here I have I mapped out my button using that object, which I was really proud of. This was a big deal for me. When I first started this project, I had like 9 buttons on here, like just 9 huge buttons with a whole bunch of information. Now I just have one button that's being, you know, with everything being mapped into it and creating all these buttons, which is super cool. And then this was a Rob Bertram innovation, moving the audio link out of that whole thing. I don't think this would pass the free code camp, but it works for what I want it to. So now I'm going to pull the headphones out so you can hear what it sounds like. So here it is. And let's see if it's loud enough. So you can use the click. You can click with the mouse. Okay. I don't know if you could hear that or not. And then you can also use the keypad. Yeah, and the China symbol's super loud. So let me mic back up or whatever headphone back up. All right, here we are. So anyway, yeah, so that's how that works. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to download it into VS Code and then upload it to GitHub so I can have it locally and then also in GitHub, and then it's going to be on my portfolio page because this one was a big one for me. I like this one a lot. I think this is a good representation of like my ability improving, my skills improving. So thank you to everybody who helped me with this. I really appreciate it. And thank you for those of y'all tuning in. I hope that these videos aren't too boring. Maybe they get more fun. I don't know. I feel like I'm a lot more relaxed in them now than I was that first time. But anyway, all right. We'll see you next time. Bye. And now I awkwardly sit here while I try to remember how to stop the recording every week. Okay, I got it. Stopping the recording. Bye.